let's ring the bell again. I have a good feeling about it this time.
Now we know how to do it.
Yeah, what if one more it would be fine?
I think
Have we considered?
no.
Just one more. 99% of gamblers.
No, no. And you want to know what happens when you gamble? You lose all your money and you get really sad, and then your parents are really disappointed.
No, gambling always pays off.
No, you do
And
not want to
everyone
disappoint
should
your
do it.
parents.
Look, Jamie
No.
doesn't even know how to play goldfish, so maybe not the best group to be gambling
get
with.
The vague idea of what goldfish
No,
is.
no, you need to stop. You
I
need to
just
stop.
don't know the exact steps.
Of Go Fish.
Yeah, I haven't
That-
played it since I was 6 years old.
That's
No,
crazy.
because we've played it within the past year.
We played it in session. I didn't play it with a real person.
We did. It's okay.
I feel like that makes it worse somehow.
We played over 4th of July, but it's fine.
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
Was I there?
It was... Yeah, I mean, we played multiple times over the course of the summer when Caleb and Athena were around. Because every single
we
time...
never played Go Fish.
Yes, we did.
He did not.
I'm going to kill someone.
You guys are really failing to recognize the power of the Go Fish and how you accidentally cast Goldfish memory onto several people into this session, and that's why they never remember playing Go Fish. In fact, they don't even remember the fish, like the rules of the fish, because
That's true, we didn't play Go Fish, we played Goldfish. Fuck, and the joke is on us.
yes. Someone snapped and said, "Forget everything you know," and you said, "On it, boss." Huh?
Well, Shannon, please save us from the goldfish with giving the recap for today.
So once upon a time, we killed 2 dragons and Gwyn leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
But to add a little bit more to that,
Add some spice, you know?
yes. Once upon a time, we were besieged upon by the Rustwing after we so rudely walked into its tomb. And we did not want to become its servants, so it was like, "I'm gonna kill you about that," and we're like, "So we don't love that." So we started to fight this Rustwing. It kind of was really getting us. But you know, we persisted. We eventually started to kind of get him. Thankfully, even though he was kind of healed from the pie, he was still not fully at power. And you know, that's really good for us, because I don't know how we would have gotten him otherwise. But upon his death, he yelled, "Avenge me!" And his call was heard by his ancestor, because a great spirit dragon rose from the bones we had been fighting over, and proceeded to really start kicking our asses until Jericho realized that anything that deals spirit damage really fucks the thing up. And after we found that out, we started wailing on this thing. Anya kind of ripped it to pieces, and that is where we are now, in this cavern with Newton and the pixie that helped the dragon and the horde.
Exactly. So, Tattercoat Knights, after just defeating 2 dragons, what are you up to?
I think Jericho gets up from being flat on the ground and just says, "Is everyone alive?"
I can account for myself.
Great. Alfie, you alive?
Somehow, yes.
Great.
Ugly, but
Gwen?
Gwyn is just staring down at the hole in her chest.
Okay, come back to that. Estrana?
I think Astrana's also just staring shell shocked at the corpses or at the ashes.
Okay, Newton.
Yeah.
Newton,
And Newton is
It's
muted.
muted.
Yeah.
you good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 1 second. And, like, I think one of my legs has been torn up by the spirit dragon, so I just sort of hobble up to my feet and just start limping. Actually, first, is the pixie above me? Still?
Can't see him.
Ah. Also, just a heads up, keep an eye out for that pixie.
Right, well, that dragon is dead and it already ate that pie. Why don't we take some of its hoard? I mean, it
That sounds like a good idea.
doesn't make up for the pie, but at least maybe we can give some to Miss Pendergast and, you know, keep a little bit for ourselves, perhaps?
Yeah.
And I'll start making my way over.
Can I see from this distance that Gwen has a giant gaping hole in her chest?
Yeah.
Whoa! Okay, this can wait a second. And start walking down towards that corridor. If I could move. Hang on.
It's not letting me move either.
Nor me.
Interesting.
Nor me. It lets me measure, but not actually move the token anywhere.
Yeah.
They're just going to have to use your imagination.
Damn gamers these days.
Yeah, hold on. I might need to restart the server because it's showing that. Well, I don't want to say who, but someone might have a virus.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, let me. Or at least something that the server really does not like.
I'll be very honest, it's possible that the JMU Wi-Fi is throwing some weird signals because it completely shut itself down yesterday and then restarted again.
That's not how this works, but.
Well, last time this happened, it was, if I remember, it was my computer because I was on the CNU Wi-Fi, but not this computer, a laptop.
I don't believe so.
it's goddamn spirit dragon.
Oh no, is the government trying to take down our server again?
No, one of
What?
you is.
Again.
But yeah, it's just it's fried.
That's whack.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably take care of this. Because, this is not good. It seems to be threatening. Ooh, I can't even shut the server down. Yes, this is very bad.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, here, I'll try some things. But entertain yourselves for a few minutes.
There is an error message popping up. Would you like me to send you the code for it? Just in
I already
case?
see it, don't worry.
Okay.
Well,
So, anyone got a 4?
Go fish.
I assume that's how you play the game.
something like that, yeah.
Go,
It is,
kind
but
of.
what do you do when you are told to go fish?
Oh, you pick. I know that one. You
Go
draw.
find
You
a
draw
fishing
from the.
spot.
You draw from the pile. I think there's like a draw pile, and you draw from it.
And you
and-
say Uno, and you draw 4 or something.
Yeah,
Have
Right,
any of
Jamie?
you-
yeah. I like Uno.
Yeah.
Have any of you ever played Bonanza?
No.
Yes, but not in a very long time. Oh my god, I don't even remember how.
It's a game of beans, and it's German.
I think I played it in German class, possibly.
Yeah, I want to get myself my own card set of Bonanza because I played it at a board game event at the Percival Library, and I thought it was very fun. We were also started playing Horrified, and also I want to preface, I was easily the youngest person there by 10 years. We were playing Horrified, it was the Greek version, and it has like different locations on it, right? So I looked at it and I said, Gaseous Swamp, that was my nickname in college, and they all laughed.
Very nice. I was at so on Friday I went axe throwing at an arcade, and they also had an arcade there, and so I played and got some tickets, and with my tickets I got 2 packs of cards. So I have cards now.
Hell yeah.
Did you not have any cards before?
Your silence on the matter is
Sorry,
deafening,
I was
Jamie.
talking to Landon. Yes, I had a lot of cards actually.
I
I
thought
did
so.
not need more, but I got them anyway. So now I always have cards, you know? Because, like, the other options were candy or useless trinkets, and I wasn't going to eat all that candy, and I didn't need all that useless trinkets. And these are smaller cards than normal, so they'll fit in my hand better when I'm doing magic.
I've
Okay.
never tried.
Server is back up.
Okay, nice. What happened?
One of you should run a check on your computer. I've alerted that person.
Okay.
Huh.
Hopefully it's nothing bad.
Take your computer to the computer doctor. And
Yeah. Take computer to computer doctor and give it a nice pat on the head.
yeah. Little band-aid.
Little lollipop being like a new CPU.
But could someone with a good internet connection stream?
Oh, yeah. Here, 1 second.
Good.
There you go.
Fantastic. But yes, you are still in the cave.
And we left off being like, oh my gosh, you have a hole in your chest.
Yes, you have a hole in your chest.
Are you all right?
I don't know. Colin, I know I was affected by some sort of spell at the end of the fight. Can I like see now? Like, am I fine again, or
Yep,
am
you
I
can
still
see
seeing
again.
dragons? Okay. Yeah. Then she's still staring down at the hole in her chest, and she's gonna say, I shouldn't be alive after that. I have to fix this.
Okay, well, what do you need?
Uh, um, over the table, I have 5 pounds of premium quasit scrap. That is the same brand of material that I assume I am made out of.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think that I can fix the hole in my chest with that?
You think you could?
Okay. How long do I think it might take me? Using my artificer power to take half the time I need to
Depends on what you
construct it,
roll.
if I'm reading that right?
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. And she's gonna say, I think I have materials to fix it. I just need time.
Okay, but are you all like? I know you were not gonna bleed out, but is there any inherent danger in you having just the hole while we get somewhere you can repair yourself?
I should get it fixed as soon as possible. Colin, can I walk around with this?
You can,
Or
yeah.
should I fix it right now?
I mean, you can walk around with it. Up to you whether to fix it or not.
Maybe we should get you a scarf or something so you don't freak out the locals.
I think this like fabric over there, right? And
Yeah, you can like fashion a robe out of it, or poncho.
Yeah.
Or toga.
Sure. And then I think I should get somewhere to fix this immediately.
Right. Yes.
I can walk you back to the lodge.
Please.
Is there still a metal wall here?
Like, there is metal, but it's like rusting over and breaking down. You'd be able to get through it.
Okay.
Anya will go over to the fabric.
Okay.
Did anyone want to grab any jewels or gold while we're here?
I'm going over this chest.
Okay.
I'll go to the jewels and gold, why not?
Is it empty?
I popping it open?
Yeah.
Then, as you go ahead and pop it open, it is not empty. There is a heavy suit of armor inside.
Whoa.
No.
As you, like, look down at this thing, like, there is this, like, deep, almost ashy gray plate armor. Like, layers upon layers of metal, it seems like. Jericho. Full helm, greaves, bracers, even boots. This is the ultra heavy Dusk Knight armor.
What's that mean?
Right now, as you're looking at it, it just seems to be really heavy armor.
Okay. Hey, we got a suit of plate over here.
Ooh.
Oh.
What if Gwyn could wear that?
That was what I was thinking, actually.
Yeah, I can wear that.
Okay,
Right.
let's... Could you come over here? It's very heavy.
Yeah. Assuming
Isn't it
I
sensitive to ask
am...
if you'll short circuit yourself with the exposed wiring and wearing an entire suit of metal?
Colin, do I think that's likely to happen?
No.
Okay, no.
Okay, good.
Alright, then, assuming I am well enough to walk all the way over there, I don't know why I cannot move myself.
Doesn't show that you're in.
Hold on, let me refresh. Let's see.
Well,
Does that work now?
this fabric, because she's
There I
she's
go.
gonna take it regardless if Gwyn wants to use it or not.
Okay.
So can I put that armor on?
Sure. So, as you go ahead and put this armor on, kind of start fastening it up, this ultra heavy armor decreases your movement speed by a whopping 30 feet when you put it on. However, with this ultra heavy armor, at the start of combat, you can choose to activate it or not. If you choose to activate it, your armor gains an additional 5 armor blocks, bringing you up to 7. However, your movement speed is set to 10 feet, and it disables the dash action. Otherwise, if you don't activate it at the start of combat, it's your action plus movement. All of your movement to activate it. But it is, really heavy armor. Actually, no,
So
it
with-
only decreases by 20 feet. Sorry, it's just regular heavy. The movement decrease.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And I will put that into your character sheet after the session.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I'll keep that on for a little while. That's pretty epic. How much does it give me for? Oh, so it's just a regular heavy armor for stat wise, right?
Yep, until you activate
Okay,
it.
gotcha. All right, all right. Yeah, then I will swap my armor over for that.
Okay.
This should work.
Can I
for
grab? Can I grab this grappling hook?
Yep, you can grab a 200-foot grappling hook.
Well, I have rope again after I lost it.
Gotta spend the rope to make more rope.
Not when we have a gibbet around.
And then I'm gonna start dragging this chest over to the gulch.
Gotcha.
Now that it has been emptied of the armor, it can be used to transport more important things.
I am also kind of looking. I'm a little afraid to touch, but I am looking over the gold pile. If
Gotcha.
there's anything interesting.
Then looking over the gold pile, you see the following. There are 700 pieces of gold here, like with all assortments of different coins and things like that. You could also see, as you're looking around, this beautiful, what appears to be bronze compass sitting kind of at the top of this gold pile. There is like this sapphire on the compass that is currently like shut closed with a clasp over it that is faintly glowing blue. And there are letters scrawled on the top of this compass. EW. You're also able to see what appears to be like this beautiful velvet ribbon amongst this pile of treasure, Alfie. And it has kind of this golden shimmer to it. And finally, as you kind of just looking through, you can see a potion that is kind of like turquoise in color. And then every few seconds, the liquid seemingly like flips end over end. And you can see it becomes this brilliant, almost like sunset orange. And then after a few seconds, flips again to more of a turquoise. Back and forth, back and forth. But that's what you see.
Very interesting. Is there any way to figure out what any of these might do
Well, you could.
other than trial and error?
There's trial and error, or there's a mental check.
I would love to do a mental check. Ooh, I just... Close enough. Alright. 3... Okay. I don't know how caps lock got turned on. Okay. 1 success.
One success. Which of the items are you trying to figure out?
I'm very interested in this ribbon.
The ribbon. Looking at it then, like, judging by kind of the runes and, like, just the general length, it seems like a ribbon that you would hang on an item of some kind. And, you know, judging by previous magic items that you just happen to see, Alfie, you think that this particular ribbon might make any item that it's tied around just a bit sharper. It's a ribbon of sharpness.
That's very interesting.
I'm assuming that wouldn't work wrapped around my gun.
Yeah, probably not.
Around one bullet.
Yeah, you could snip it into tiny little things and like hot glue it to a bunch of different bullets.
Hey, Gibbet, can you eat this and turn it into a rope of cigarettes?
You could see the gibbet just starts waddling over to the pile
Wait,
of
wait,
gold.
wait, wait, wait.
Can you wrap
No,
it
that
around
was-
a cigarette
that was
and
not
make
Anya.
the
I did not
cigarette
say-
sharp
I
as
did not-
hell?
I did not say the. I did not do the accent. That was me, Shannon. That was not Anya.
What accent?
This accent, this fuck ass accent. This one.
You just sound
What are
normal
you
to me,
talking about over
Shannon.
there?
That's just how you talk.
No, it's not how I talk normally. This is how Anya talks.
Do you guys hear something? Sorry, finally, Shannon.
But yes,
don't
a
look
ribbon
at
of
my face.
sharpness.
And I will of course call the others over to help with figuring out what the bronze compass and what the liquid does.
I'm pulling the chest over.
Okay.
I
Also-
shove
help pull the
fabric
chest.
in my pack.
Also, in doing this, can I also assess something else? Given the not fully healed nature that Rustwing was in when we got here, and the damage it sustained during the fight, do I think that its skin is salvageable?
It might be salvageable for something. If you wanted to just start skinning a dragon.
Jericho wants new boots.
I mean, dragon skin boots are pretty cool.
Papa wants a new rug. Let's get to work.
But like, if it's mostly like full of holes and beat up from whatever curse was laid on it, I think I'm just gonna skip it.
I mean, it is beat up, but there are parts that are intact. Like, you didn't completely shred this thing. It's not completely intact, but...
Sure. Nah, but I'll take some teeth.
Okay. Then you can take some dragon teeth.
Cool.
I will help load up the chest.
I'm also helping load up the chest.
Okay.
I think as Jericho starts yanking out the teeth, the Estrada will just kind of say, I'll be waiting outside.
Yeah, okay.
Are you
And
alright,
then she's
Estrana?
exiting the cave.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Estrana.
Yeah, I mean, you can stay if you want. This is all just a lot. I've never really killed like a. I mean, I've killed like farm animals and things, but I haven't. That was different. It was a dragon that was trying to kill me, and I killed it. And then another dragon tried to kill me.
Yeah. I couldn't understand that. You did well. I think it was pretty impressive what you did back there, even though I know it may not have felt right. And maybe it isn't, I don't know. But you protected us.
Yeah,
You protected yourself. I'm glad you're still in one piece.
Thanks. I'm glad everyone is too.
Mostly.
Um, yeah. I'm not an artificer, but if you need like an assistant for um fixing yourself up, I can try to help.
Thank you. I may need an extra set of hands. I can maybe teach you a thing or two.
That'd be nice.
I'm going to sit down and try not to think about it. If you'd like to join me.
Sure.
Okay. And Gwen is gonna sit down and stare off into space.
Okay.
Then Estrada will sit down with her and also stare off into space. Probably pulling out the hourglass and just kind of idly playing with that.
Okay.
As we are loading the chest with the golden gems, I will check in on Piero, see how he's doing after the fight.
You can see, like, there are little icicles that are melting off of his fur at the moment. Hey, boss.
Hey, buddy. Here, and I'll take him out and just hold him in my hands to try and warm him up.
That was some crazy stuff, boss. Oh,
Yeah. It was a dragon, and then a ghost dragon, and a pixie the entire time.
yeah. Yeah. Oh. You can see he's just kind of like zoned out at the moment.
But hey, and I point him towards the giant pile of gold. Think about all the celery we can buy with this.
You promised, boss.
I will buy you celery.
Thank you, boss.
Piero, how do you feel about clothes?
I haven't worn them, boss.
Hey, Anya.
Oh yes, I thought I heard a mention of clothes.
Yeah. Do you think that you could make, I don't know, something for Piero to wear? You
Yes,
seem
absolutely.
okay.
Anya will go ahead and take that fabric she got, and she'll cut a smaller piece, and maybe just like go right up to Jericho and measure it up to the rat, being like, measuring this up, probably gonna make something simple and quick, but she'll try and fashion like a warm little toga.
Okay.
Help him warm up.
Fashioning a toga. Then no problem. You can begin to do that.
Yes.
So as you two are doing that, Alfie, you are soloing this pile of treasure.
Yeah, if y'all won't help me, you remember the story of the hen and her weird little friends that refused to help her bake bread?
No.
It's okay, I actually know what you're talking about, Jamie.
Let's go. You know,
I'm
if you
busy.
guys don't want to help, you clearly don't want the items that badly.
I brought the carrying device.
I'm trying to help another member of our party not freeze
I know,
to
I'm
death.
not actually. But can I try to figure out what the... I assume not, because I already rolled my mental check. But I don't suppose I can try to figure out what the bronze compass does?
I mean, looking it over, just from, like, looking at it, you probably aren't going to get any more. If you fiddled with it, you might learn a bit more.
We can fiddle with it after the rest of the chest is filled.
Okay. Then you
I
fill the rest of the
will-
chest.
Keep it
I
in
like
my hand.
Okay.
though.
I like hold up Piero for Anya to do her measurements, and I'm using the other hand to scoop gold.
Okay.
Would it be helpful if you sat him down on the ground? That way you're not kind of
And leave him
pushed.
to the cat?
The cat is tucked away. I am also here. I can wrangle the cat. I'm not afraid to grab her by her scruff.
You can let
said
me go.
he-
I will behave.
Will you? If you do, I will use some of this fabric to make you a scarf.
Oh, how wonderful. I've always wanted a scarf.
Yes. I'll go ahead and set Maple down while I am...
I'm. How tall is Anya?
Anya is 5'9".
I'll set Piero on my shoulder, and you can keep doing measurements from there.
Good. I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Not setting him down in front of this cat.
I'm a good cap. I'm a good.
While we're doing this, can I look at the compass?
Sure. Not really getting anything, again, more out of it. Just kind of like the shape. It's obviously magic in some way, shape, or form.
From my understanding of our position, does it seem to be pointing north?
From the understanding of your position, no, it's not pointing north at the moment.
Okay. Is it
Direction.
pointing in a cardinal direction or just some random point on the compass?
It's not pointing at a specific direction,
Hmm.
like a cardinal direction. It is
Yeah.
like focused on something, but it's not pointing true north or south or anything like that.
If I face north, what, like, imagine a clock, what time is it pointing at?
It is pointing at like 7. Yep, about 7 or 8. More
Okay,
so
so
7.
like southwest.
Yeah.
Roughly out of this cave.
No.
Oh. Hmm. Uh,
Are you? I don't think we're in earshot, but out of character, do you want a metal detector it? Hot and cold, I think is a better way to put it.
well, yeah, that was kind of what I was going to do, except Anya's still measuring my rat.
Ah,
I've got legs.
Okay. I will attempt to follow the needle's direction.
Gotcha. So you're picking up the compass and like walking around with it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jogging behind him.
Then as you begin to pick it up and you start to move around, you see in front of you, Jericho, like something begins to materialize. Are you allowing the magic of this compass to kind of expand in front of you?
Okay.
All right. Then, as it does, you see kind of a visualization of the Skybound lands, but with kind of these markings on the map in front of you.
Ooh. After doing this and seeing it, I think Jericho is thinking for a second, and his eyes widen and he goes, "Treasure map."
Oh, that's fantastic. Can you hold your shoulder still for a second? I'm taking the final measurements before I can start cutting the fabric.
How do you know that?
Uh, what do you mean? There are markers all over this map at specific points. I'm assuming it's to something important.
Maybe it's those gems that Newton talked about. The special ones that keep the islands
The breeze stones?
greystones.
But those were broken, weren't they?
Well, maybe these are the pieces.
They were scattered.
Maybe. Maybe that is what this is.
Can you remind me what initials are on this?
EW.
EW. Thank you.
Sorry, was that E or B?
E. E as in Edward.
Yeah.
W as in Wilson.
Say, I don't suppose that this belonged to a guy named Edward Wilson, do you? That's not in character.
Okay, well, this is a thing to do later. And I pocket the compass.
Okay.
Looking vaguely sad as he pockets the compass.
Then you can add the bronze compass to your inventory, Jericho.
Now, any idea what this liquid might do?
I don't know, but I'm just finished this simple little toga. If I had more materials, maybe something to make little buttons out of, I could have made you like a nice little coat, but try this on.
And you handing it over to Piero.
Yeah.
You can see Piero kind of puts it on. It's nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Anya will go ahead and cut from, like, not his toga, but from the rest of the fabric. She'll cut like a long, thin piece, and then she'll go ahead and lightly tie it around Maple's neck so Maple can have a scarf.
You can see Maple, who was like attempting to sneak up behind Jericho to get at Piero, just kind of like bats the fabric away. No, get away from me.
No, I'm going to put it on you.
No.
No. It's either this or a collar full of bells.
Why do you do this to me?
Why do you keep misbehaving?
I have not misbehaved.
You were trying to get our friend here.
I have not misbehaved.
You were trying to get your friend. You were trying to eat him. You can't do that.
I was simply surveying the area. Is this a crime?
Surveying is fine, but you were attempting to jump on him. Why were you sneaking?
I am a cat. I move silently, unlike your fat feet.
Well,
You can see Maple tries to like dart off out of the cave.
I run after her.
Okay.
Bro, where are you going?
Okay, Alfie, I guess it's you and me carrying this chest.
Okay. I guess we're carrying the chest. I'll put the liquid and the ribbon of sharpness into my pockets for now, though, so they don't get damaged.
Okay.
So we're
We
hoisting the chest.
follow the Anya chasing Maple.
Gotcha.
Get
I
back
imagine
here.
much, much slower, though.
Yes.
Then
You cannot just run off like that.
you can see Maple's just trying to get distance from Anya as like she's darting all about, just running up the stairs now past Gwyn and Estrana.
I'm not doing the scarf anymore. I just need to take you back and put you in my coat.
You have lost cat privileges.
Who's going to feed you?
I can feed myself. I am an apex predator.
I don't believe you
As
could.
she darts by, can I try to snatch her up?
Make physical check.
Physical.
Would farmers
Sure. Would
wisdom
you be able to
count?
roll 2d6 for me?
Sure.
Thank you.
That's 2 successes.
No. Farmer's wisdom wouldn't apply, would it?
No, it would not. But you do snatch up
Okay.
the cat. As there's like this like screech as you're just kind of like holding Maple.
I catch up and yoink her and put her in the coat.
No!
Why?
She not like what you guys were doing in there?
I don't. She tried to eat Piero again. I don't. I'm gonna have to slather that rat in something that's disgusting cats, so that if she tries to put him in her mouth, she'll spit him out immediately.
Yeah, she's a cat. That's kind of what cats are for, is mousing.
Yes, but she can talk now. I figure once you can talk to something, you can reason with it, but it appears I'm sorely mistaken.
I mean, even before she couldn't talk to you, maybe she could still talk to mice and stuff? Other animals?
I don't know. But I have to find a better way to work with her, because I don't want to be enemies. Don't want to be antagonistic. But I would just like it if she stopped trying to eat our friend, Piero.
Yeah,
If she did,
that would be
she could
nice.
She could have all the fish and scritches she could ever desire if she just stopped trying to eat our rat friend Piero. And she's like saying this louder and louder.
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious that Maple is hearing you, but the cat isn't saying anything.
Anya's just gonna let that hang, and she's gonna go back to help them with the chest. Cause she's like, oh yeah, I was doing something.
Yeah,
I like to imagine we haven't even cleared the first step yet. Like we're right there at the bottom of the stairs.
probably.
Just like,
Okay. Do you want me to go up the stairs backwards and hoist it up and you can follow?
Yeah,
Or you
I'll
wanna
go. I'll
sideways?
go.
Do you
I'll
want
be
some
on the
help?
front side.
do you need some more pairs of hands?
Hands would be good. Gwen, you shouldn't have to exert yourself.
Probably not.
So,
Yeah.
what are we doing with all this stuff? Are we giving it back to the townsfolk? Because it was
Uh,
probably taken from them, right?
Was it?
I think that would be a nice thing to do.
I mean, where else would it have come from? The dragon lived here, and he had his hoard here.
Yes, but I'm unclear because Newton said he didn't remember any point when Lothal was ruled over by a dragon.
But it's
And I
possible
doubt.
that the pixies had been stealing stuff for him.
I was gonna be quite honest. I thought we were gonna give some of it back to Mrs. Pendergast and take some for ourselves. Might be kind of hard to track exactly who this gold belongs to.
I mean, yeah, but it still. I mean, if there's like a dragon den, like right next to a town, odds are anything in the den probably came from that town. I I don't think we should be keeping a lot of it. It feels. I mean, aren't we just doing what the dragon did if we do that?
I'm still unclear on this, I'll be honest, because the dragon just was able to, like, act again after healing from the curse, like, today.
I still think it was the pixies.
The pixies were stealing, like, random junk via Mr. Gravedigger.
We know that they had contracted the gravedigger to steal some things, but they could have been acting on their own as well.
I mean, the pixies were working for the dragon, but I mean, regardless of who did all the stealing, it is still probably all stolen.
It would be good to give it to some people in town. I think it is likely that at least some of it would have been stolen from them.
So
Could
where
give
would
some
we?
to Miss Pendergast, we could give some to the inn we're staying at, and maybe see if there's some needier people in town.
We could
I'd
also
like that.
possibly attempt to use it to fund more social welfare programs. Donate it to the town's government with very specific conditions on which it can be used.
Uh, uh, yeah, I don't really know how all that stuff works, but that sounds like it'd be a good idea.
Yeah, for a while now. What, in your opinion, might be the best thing to do?
Do you direct that at Newton?
Yes.
Uh, I don't know. I
Out of character. Thank you for your input, Newton.
I'm I don't make decisions like this. I was just trying to fish.
I know, and I'm not asking you to make the decisions, but just as a local, an opinion.
I like Mrs. Pendergast. I think she'd like the gold.
We could just
I'm
give her all
nodding.
of it.
I was thinking we give her most of it, but keep a good amount for ourselves because we did kill the dragons.
I think we did earn some of it.
Plus, it's highly likely that that gold was sitting in there for lifetimes.
Yeah.
And the people it would have properly belonged to are long gone now.
Mm-hmm.
Because if there was a rampant theft problem, we would have heard about it the second we got here. But we're wasting daylight. We might as well get this back to town so that Mr. Pendergast knows what happens to a pie.
Currently, it's about 10:30 at night.
We've wasted daylight.
Well, we might as well spend the night talking about it.
I
need
just
to
push
go-
I push the chest. I just keep pushing it.
Okay.
I need to go fix myself. We can head back for the night and report to her in the morning.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
okay.
Sounds grand. Let's do that.
Gotcha. So you guys are heading out?
Yes.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, I thought I heard Jericho wanting to do something. But as you start heading back in the direction of Lowfalutin under the cover of dark, is there anything else you're wanting to do or talk about before getting back to your destination?
What's Henrietta doing? She doing okay?
Yeah, she's doing fine.
Good.
Real quick, did we see Mr. Snib on the way out?
No, you did not.
Hmm.
He was gone.
Okay.
And we didn't spot the pixie anywhere, did we?
You did not, no.
Okay.
They both seem to have cleared out. But you're heading to the Lamplighters Lodge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomorrow after we tell Mrs. Pendergast, should we look for that talking frog, do you think? Make sure
so.
he's okay?
If we can, yeah.
I mean, it kind of sounded like, I mean, a merchant went missing, and then, the mystery talking, a frog that said it got turned into a frog, it kind of seems like maybe that's the guy.
Yeah.
It's
And
very
Alfie
likely.
saw a frog in their dream a few nights ago.
All I'm saying is that they've been tied to a dog for many hours at this point.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Hopefully it's alright.
I can almost guarantee they're not.
At
Why-
the very least, they're probably under great distress.
Well, y'all are
If
being
not
really
worse.
negative.
I'm sorry, Newton, but
Oh, okay.
at minimum he's hungry.
Oh, that's right. Oh. You can see
Are you okay, Newton?
Newton's just like, he's getting a little anxious thinking about the frog.
Don't
Yeah, Nostron is also more anxious.
don't work yourself up over it. There's nothing we can do about it tonight.
We'll find the frog, and I'm sure he'll be fine.
The
Oh,
best thing we can do for ourselves is rest. We've had a very long day.
all right.
Tied to a pink dog, he'll be easy to spot.
Yes, and we can't very well help that frogman when we're in a bit of a state ourselves.
That's fair.
I cast augury.
Okay.
Where is the frog that was tied to the pink dog?
as you kind of like concentrate, you receive a vision of a frog that has like wrapped like a string around like the mouth of this pink dog, almost like a bridle bit, and seems to just be riding bareback on this dog around town from garbage can to garbage can, getting some food.
Update: the frog has tamed the dog and is riding it like a horse.
Good for him.
Oh, that
Does
sounds
he
like
seem
it'd
to
be
be
kind of
having a
fun,
good
actually.
time?
Do the doors in the Lamplighters Lodge have locks?
Like the doors to the rooms, yes, of course.
And like keys that we could take with us?
Yes, you just need to go up and
Okay.
request a key.
Okay. Let's drop the chest off and see if we could find the frog. It's just wandering around between different garbage cans.
All right.
Do you
Okay.
want me to take care of the chest?
Like, keep it in your house?
Or just like here? I mean, I don't know if this is a good thing or not. I just wouldn't feel comfortable if I left all this money sitting around.
I was gonna lock it in a room.
Mr.
If
Jericho,
you-
there are thieves.
If you'd like to stay with it, if that'd make you feel better.
No, I mean, I'm
Think
just
that's a good
asking.
idea?
I could come with you guys, no problem.
I think it would be better if you watched the chest and allowed yourself a bit of rest. I mean, we did accidentally put you in quite the stressful situation.
I was a little stressed. You're right about that.
And there's nothing more stress relieving than looking at money.
Is there? I never had much money.
Well, now we have a lot of it.
Now
Oh
you can
yeah,
look at it. It's sparkly.
I do like things that sparkle.
Look at the way candlelight dances off of it.
What's happening?
Well, okay, I guess I'll stay and look at the money then.
Quick question, what the fuck?
What? You wanted to stay and look at the money. What do you want?
Did he, or was that foisted upon him?
No, he volunteered to watch the money. It was Anya who made it weird.
How did I make it weird?
It sounded like if Ebenezer Scrooge was a Sith.
Meh. And the gibbet kind of like flies up to you, Anya, and coughs out a piece of gold.
That's
Thank
so
you.
sweet.
Thank
What
you.
did it eat to make that?
Thank
It
you.
might still be full from the tunneling yesterday.
This is very nice. I don't. Money is very great. I'm not weird about it. She'll put the coin in her pocket.
Okay.
I start walking back towards the neighborhood looking for toppled over trash cans.
Fair enough.
Oh, can I follow?
You can. Are the rest of you guys following after Jericho?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Are we where are we leaving Newton?
At the Lamplighters Lodge.
Okay, so we're already at the lodge. Sorry, I thought we were still in the street, so I was like, are we just making him carry this the rest of the way himself?
Oh.
Hey, always a possibility.
Yeah.
We take the
That's
chest
why I
to
was
the
like,
Lamplighters Lodge and then leave Newton with it there.
Yeah,
That
well,
is
once
very
that's
asked for. We would do
sorted,
that.
And then we go
I'll follow Jericho.
to search for the frog dog.
Gotcha.
The movement penalty, so I'm not sure I'll be much help, but I think Castrana would still want to help.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Then, as you're going, Jericho, go ahead and make a physical or mental check in your attempt to find the frog and a pink dog.
Okay. One success.
One success. Then, as you begin looking around this area, like asking, like you would overhear Jericho, like a group of people talking. One of them goes, "Yeah, it was strange. The dog was just trotting, and there seemed to be a frog riding it. Oh, it could be an invasion of the frogs." And you could hear another person go, "I've heard of something like that. Real strange, real strange." And you can see there's like this large boar-like man who goes, "We're gonna need lots of pots of boiling water. Let's get on it, gang. The frogs are coming." Like people start scattering around, and you think, "Oh,
hi,
I'm getting
excuse me."
close." And they stop,
Hi,
turn
excuse me?
around. Whoa. Hello.
Which direction was this frog?
Oh, that way, brother. Be careful. It seems they're heading from there.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, are you
And as
the
I-
Tattercoat Knights?
Yeah.
There was some rumbling recently under the ground. Is everything all
There was a
right?
dragon under there.
Oh.
Fought it. It's dead now.
Oh, well, then that's all right then. We gotta move on to this frog thing.
Yeah. Also, the boiling waters thing is a myth. Just, FYI.
No, it's not.
Okay. And then I just keep walking in the direction I was pointed.
Okay. Then, as you go in the direction you were pointed, eventually, up ahead, all of you see this pink dog sitting in front of some overturned trash cans with a frog on its back.
Has the frog spotted us?
No, the frog seems to be like flicking its tongue into like the garbage and like eating small morsels. And the dog as well.
Okay, I will try to go up to the frog and the dog.
Okay. As you kind of approach, the frog kind of looks your way and just kind of like sighs. And you can
Hi.
see. Well, he was about to like spur the dog on and then he kind of stops. You talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Oh, Joy! Well, I've been trying to talk to people all day.
Yeah, we were informed by the children with the paint.
Oh, are they close?
No, I don't think so. They weren't before.
Oh, thank you, kind sir. I know I might look amphibian, but before all this, I was really a goat.
Goat. Okay, how did you turn into a frog?
Well, I was climbing a mountain, as goats tend to do, because we quite like mountains, good sir. And
Sure.
when I got to the mountain, I ran across a little bit of a storm, and so I went inside of a nearby house, and I was asking for the ability to perhaps stay the night. And the woman there said, "Oh, sure, you may stay the night." And so I went and I rolled out my sleeping pack. And while I was going to sleep, I saw that there was an apple just loose on the floor. And I wasn't thinking, and so I ate the apple. And then the woman said that those were her apples from her orchard, and they were real good apples. Kinda. And I said, well, I'm very sorry. I'm just these apples, they were, it was a mistake. I really shouldn't have eaten it, and I'll be honest, it really even wasn't that good of an apple. And if I knew that she'd be so hurt about it, I wouldn't have gotten it. I wouldn't have eaten it. I was very sorry. And so she turned me into a frog after everything.
So you were cursed to be a frog because you ate an alright apple.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
Oh, well, that was about 3 weeks ago.
Oof, you've been a frog a while.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to hop back home, and when I finally got back here after dodging birds and storms and all the rest of the things, those kids got me. Tied.
What's your name?
Kirval.
Kirval?
Yeah, that's the merchant. uh, yeah, we've heard of you, Kierval. Do you want to lift back to your place?
Oh, sure. I wouldn't mind a lift back. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like it would kind of hurt a bit. I mean, I'm a frog forever now. I mean, what's the point of going back?
Well,
I mean, you don't have to be. Maybe we can, if you can take us to that lady's house, maybe we can, um, talk to her, see if she'll change her mind.
not tonight. We just got finished fighting a dragon. We're all a bit beat up, but
Oh, that makes sense.
glad you're understanding, Mr. Kierval. But yes, if you would like, we can see what we can do about your situation.
Yes,
But
please.
surely, if she can turn a goat into a frog, she could turn a frog into a goat. Besides, I think this is way too harsh a punishment for eating an alright apple. I mean, you must have been disoriented and exhausted from climbing that mountain.
I was. There was a terrible storm.
Okay, so how about we get you back to your place tonight, and then tomorrow we can talk about trying to help you out with your curse situation.
Thank you.
Do you know where this dog comes from?
Oh, that was a dog from the neighborhood, I suspect.
Is it a stray?
Does it have a collar?
As you look down, it does have a collar. And on the collar, there's a name tag that says Benny.
No address?
No address.
Ah, shoot. Okay, Benny.
Woof!
Um, Alright, so, Kierval, we may have to hide you on the way back a tad. Your neighbor seemed a bit freaked out by the whole frog thing.
Oh, yeah. I understand that.
I'm sure you're freaked out about the whole frog thing.
I really wasn't having it, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. So, I'll put him. Would you mind just sort of riding in my pocket or something?
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay.
I mean,
And
I
I'll
could
put
ride on
him-
Benny. He's a very good steed.
We'll take Benny with us, but I feel like you shouldn't be in the open right now. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, fair.
Okay. So I'll put him in my other pocket, so he'll be Piero's neighbor.
Okay.
And then, listen, I have a grappling hook, granted, but you guys have a rope in your packs somewhere. Could you tie it around Benny's collar? One of you who has rope.
Yeah. I'll give the dog a lead.
Okay.
What breed is the dog, by the way?
It looks to be some sort of, shepherd, herding dog.
Oh, okay. I was, for some reason in my mind, I was picturing like a wiener dog. Like Toy Story.
Yes.
Yep.
No, there are no abominations of nature in the Skybound lands.
Got him.
No pugs.
No.
No dog eugenics in the Skybound lands.
Yes.
Start heading back to. Well, actually, we did. Miss Pendergast did tell us where Kierval's place is, so
Yeah.
let's just start heading that direction. And if we see any more of the neighborhood folk, ask around about Benny's owner.
Gotcha. As you're passing by a house on the way to Kierval's place, you can see Benny seems to be pulling towards one house in particular.
I'll follow Benny.
I'll follow him that way.
He's trying to go into the backyard and seems to be sniffing around like he knows this particular house.
go around to the front door, give it a knock.
Okay, you knock. It's about 1 a.m. First,
Yeah.
there's no response.
Give it another knock.
You hear a voice go, "A minute!" And there's
Yep.
like footfalls, and you see the boar from earlier open the door. Ah,
Hey,
I
are you missing a dog?
am.
Benny!
And like the dog's there, he's like goes woof. Boar goes, "What happened?"
They,
You know those kids in the treehouse around the corner?
Ah, I know him.
Yeah, they painted your dog.
Ah, I see. You can see the boar like reaches back behind the door and pulls out a wood chopping axe.
Uh,
Oh, that's not
Let's not be rash.
overzealous. Yeah.
we can undo the pink.
Yeah,
You
I'm
just
sure
wash
the
it off.
paint will wash out.
In the morning, we can come back and wash your dog if you'd like.
why?
Well, I don't know if we need to do that.
Listen, if it saves the life of you kids, what's 3 hours of washing a dog?
I mean, what are those kids going to contribute to society anyway?
Okay,
Little
so
ow.
right.
Calvinist
Kill
of
them.
you.
Jeez. Wow.
Oh, if you're
Listen,
offering, sure.
I don't want. Listen, I don't want to wash the dog either, but that seems a bit harsh, don't you think?
Sorry, we talked to the kids. I'm sure they'll be on their best behavior from now on.
Oh,
That is not true.
They will not. They will not.
We will help wash your dog.
okay. So thank you.
We're very,
And
very tired.
I start walking towards Kirval's place. Have a good night.
Yeah. He's gonna head out, and you can see he's gonna like take his axe. He's gonna start setting up some firewood and start chopping it.
Oh my god.
Why at 1 a.m.? Okay.
Have
To
you met old
de-stress.
people? Yeah. He's
I mean,
up
he's
and he's
up now.
stressed.
I head to Kirval's place.
Gotcha. It's not much farther, as it's again like pretty dark now. As Kirval kind of happily like pokes his head out. Yeah, this is it. This is my place.
Great.
There's a key under the doormat.
What I'm about to ask, and I go lift the doormat.
Yep, you look for the doormat, you raise it up. There's like 25 keys.
Okay. Are they copies of the same key?
No, they're all different.
Of course they are.
Uh,
Okay, which one is this?
Oh. As a frog,
Uh-huh.
I don't have the best color vision anymore. It should be a blue one.
Okay, I look for a blue one.
And eventually you're able to find like 3 blue ones. And you kind of like,
Okay, I will try them all.
yeah, eventually like on the second try, you get the right blue key. You kind of open up the door.
Okay, walk inside.
Can I scoop up the rest of the keys?
Sure.
Why?
Who knows what secrets this will unlock for us later?
What? What were all the other keys, by the way?
There's various, like, safety deposit boxes that I have, other places in my house. I have a horse that's stabled at the local stable, so I have a key to get in there.
Is there not
Okay.
another safer place in your house for keys? Or just under the doormat?
I
Are
mean,
those just spares?
yeah, they're spares.
Huh.
And besides, if I kept the horse key near the horse, people would use the horse key there. But if I keep them all under the same doormat, like, are you
And if
gonna?
people find one key, they find all of them?
But what is it for?
That is fair.
Yeah.
Look, if I hide another key somewhere and they
Who in
find
their
it,
right mind would take 25 keys that they don't
And
know
just-
what they go to?
Assume
I
it
would.
unlocks something.
I would, and I did.
can you put those back?
Why?
Yeah, what's wrong
Because
with
they're
you?
his property.
But you might need something from in here while we're here.
I don't.
I'll sadly put them back. Sadly. Very sad.
All right. Do you want me to like put you in your room or what?
That's fine, sure.
Okay, and I'll bring him to his room.
Okay. He'll just like
We
hop into bed.
will see you tomorrow.
Thank you. You can let yourselves in.
Yep. Okay. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Sure. And I leave the building and I start walking back to the Lamplighters Lodge.
Okay. Anything in particular you're doing on the way back to the lodge?
Massaging my temples.
Well, that's just what you constantly do. So anything new?
Yeah. No.
Jericho,
Yeah.
thank you for doing your thing to help us look for him.
Sure.
I know you didn't really want to right now, so that was nice of you.
No, I thought about it for a minute, and before we knew that he's been a frog for 3 weeks, and I thought this was like a new thing for him, I realized no. Spending a full night as a frog would probably suck. But,
Yeah, it'd be weird if you're not used to it. Probably weird even if you are.
yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'm really tired. It is so late.
Yeah.
It is early. It's so late that it's early.
And we have a long day of dog washing tomorrow.
Why?
Among other things.
Then
Hey, call it community outreach.
You're like that John Mulaney bit where he talks about like someone spilled soup in his lap and he apologized.
He wasn't apologizing for the dog being painted. I thought that guy was about to go murder a bunch of kids.
I,
Maybe Alfie's
Honestly,
just weird.
I thought he was just going to vandalize their treehouse.
yeah, I was like, there's no way he's gonna go and axe murder a bunch of kids. I wasn't really worried about that.
I think Alfie might just be reactive.
I think Alfie might be a little touched.
Touched by the tism.
I sent you a text, Jamie, just so you know.
Oh, okay, let me check it real quick.
Anyway, go back to Lamplighters Lodge, check on Newton.
Gotcha. Newton, as you go and you check on him, is just watching the money.
Newton,
Yeah.
we found the frog.
Oh, that's good.
It was Kirval.
Oh, that's fine.
You okay?
Uh-huh. This is awesome.
Blink.
You can see, like, his tongue flicks out and, like, washes his eyeball.
Right. Are you okay?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you want to go home and get some sleep now?
No.
I think
No?
we should go home and
No,
get
no, no,
some
no.
sleep.
I think the meaning of life that I had was all wrong. I need... Fishing? Fishing was dumb. That was wackety.
It helped provide for your family,
But
and
so
I
can
imagine for other people
money.
too.
I don't think it was wackety if you enjoyed it.
But I enjoy this more.
Okay. I like kneel down. Newton, what exactly are you getting out of this?
I get a good feeling. And more money.
Oh no. I was just trying to give him something to do. I didn't mean
See,
to do
this is what
to
I
him.
said. Okay.
But it's just like a piece of metal. It doesn't really do anything for you. Like, you can't eat it.
You could
You
do
can
the
maybe
same thing.
trade it to someone else so you can eat, but only if they
Yeah.
want it.
But everyone
And
wants
if you-
money.
And if you stop fishing forever and you just give everyone your money and spend it all the time, it'll just run out. And
Well,
then what are you
that's-
gonna do?
That's why you have to get more money.
Newton. But the thing is, having money will never give you the same joy as fishing would.
No, it's giving me way more joy.
No,
you could get
I'm
the same
saying
feeling from shiny rocks.
one piece of
Oh,
gold.
like
is fine.
gemstones. Yeah.
No, like glass.
Do not open this guy's investment portfolio. No.
You're right. I need to get more shiny things.
I think you need to go to bed. I think you'll be normal in the morning.
Yeah, I need to
So
watch
he's just
this.
so he's just hanging out with the chest fully open.
Yeah.
Okay, is his like, if I slammed the lid shut, would he get hurt?
No.
Okay, I do it.
He kind of like jumps back. Ugh.
Newton, go home.
Get some sleep.
Oh, can I sleep here?
You have a
Why?
family.
I think you should sleep in your own bed.
Yeah, go home.
Oh,
I think you'll feel better.
okay.
You can
Newton,
come meet
get
us in
some
the
rest.
morning.
We'll see you in the morning.
And he just
It's
like,
really lucky that you get to see your family again, you know?
yeah. Bye, guys. And he's just like head hung, like walking out.
I go and well, first off, I sign myself into a single bedroom
Okay.
and I request a key.
They give you the key.
All right.
I didn't.
Good
mean to-
night.
I didn't
Night,
mean to
Jericho.
expose him to the corrupting power of money. Good night, Jericho.
I drag the chest to the room, lock myself in, and then go to sleep.
Okay.
Sleepover again?
Yeah, sure.
I will get a single room and go ahead and get my room, and I will let Maple out so she can saunter about the room.
Maple just goes into the corner and just starts grooming herself.
You want some scritches?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of room. There's plenty of room on the bed. If you want to sleep here on the bed, it's comfy.
Mm-hmm.
Anya will go to bed.
Okay.
Probably
Really
falls asleep
quick.
as soon as she hits the sheets.
Really quick, before I went upstairs, I would have told the others, please, please, no more property damage.
Wasn't on purpose.
Please.
We'll try our best.
Thank you.
New band name, Accidental Property Damage.
Gibby, can you please not eat the floor tonight?
You can see the Gibbet just kind of looks at you. Meh.
I'm
That
gonna
could've
take
been
that as a
yes.
yes. And I'm gonna give him some scratches.
And just kind of like leans into you, getting more scritches.
Strana's also gonna give Henrietta some scratches too.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you know, one hand on
Dual
each.
wielding.
Dual
Of
wielding.
course. Dual wielding, dual wielding. It's important.
When we get into our room together, Gwyn is going to immediately take off the armor and start rummaging through the premium closet scrap to try to find some stuff to fix that hole. And she's gonna tell Alfie and Estrana, you guys can help me if you would like, but it's been a lot today. I think you all should get some sleep.
I wanna help. I mean, you mentioned giving me lessons, right?
Sure, if you'd like.
Yeah.
I,
I wanna do something that helps.
I appreciate it. I might need some help here. I don't know. I don't usually work on stuff like this alone. Haven't really done any sort of big project since leaving my creator's home. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know how I'm still up and functional after that. I should be shut down.
Maybe it's because you're an Aether Soul. Like, you know, when I first got here, I was impaled on a tree, and that back home. If that happened to me, I probably would have just died. Maybe
That's
it's the
true.
same kind of thing for you.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know much about how I was made or how I'm alive, if you could call it that. I don't know. I'm not person, but I'm alive. I don't know.
Yeah, you're alive. But yeah. I mean, I'll do what I can. Um, just let me know what you need me to do.
Thank you, and thanks for
So help as much as possible.
yeah, and thank you guys for sticking with me.
Of course, you're a friend.
Oh, yeah, and quickly changing the subject, she is gonna start trying to instruct Estrana on how to help her,
Okay.
and gonna try to start fixing the hole.
Gotcha. Then go ahead and make an artificing check at benefit 1, and Astrana will give you the aid action as well.
All right. So would that be like a physical check with the extra 3d6 from Artificer?
Probably mental in this case.
Mental? Okay. So
And then
mental.
8 is power score, right?
Yes.
Alright.
That would be 2 rerolls then.
2 rerolls. And then benefit 1 is 1 extra dice. Okay. Right. I will re-roll 2 of those. I'm gonna use it as a hero point
Okay.
just to make sure I do a good job at this. 3-roll that last one. Nope. Okay. 4 successes. That's pretty good.
4 successes. Then you go and you start patching over the hole using your scrap, and like you come to a certain part as you're getting ready to be done, and as you start patching things over, you feel like just for a moment your visions start to go a little bit fuzzy, Gwen, as if like you're not fully seeing things correctly and right, and like you're blinking looking around as it's weird, like some lights look too bright, some don't look bright enough. And as you're here in this moment, you still kind of try and keep working. Still not great. Then you slot like another piece into place as like all of your body momentarily begins to flash and glow. You hear this like high-pitched whine in the back of your mind. And then after that, you watch as your vision kind of begins to return back to normal as you look down, and your body has kind of patched over the hole in your chest perfectly well. It's taken you maybe an hour, hour and a half.
All right. How much was Estrana able to help in that?
I mean, kind of like dad and child working on car. Like,
She
pass
was
me the
holding the
wrench.
flashlight.
Yeah, hold a
Aim
flashlight.
light
Pass.
straight.
All right. After the kind of slotting the last piece in and the vision going right again, she's kind of looking over at Estrana, kind of wide-eyed, and says, "That was very unpleasant for a little bit there, but I think it's all. I think it's all fixed. Thank you."
Oh, yeah, good. I'm glad it's fixed. Are you okay?
Um, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. It was I I don't like it when I'm reminded of the way that I am. And it felt, as I said, unpleasant. Trying to fix everything there, and I'm just glad to be in one piece again. There's a reason I cover all of that up. I don't like looking at it.
I guess that makes sense. I mean, when I have a big cut, I don't like looking inside it.
Hmm.
Um, okay, well, I'm glad everything's good again. Um, hopefully
Couldn't have
we
done it without
won't have.
you.
Oh,
You're a big help. I think you're a natural at this, actually.
oh, thank you. That hopefully we won't have to do this again soon. Although
I sure hope not.
artificing was nice, but I don't want you to get hurt again.
Oh, you can always ask for your help on something less dire.
That'd be really cool.
Mhm. But yes, thank you for that. I think I needed someone there with me,
Happy to help.
so you should get some sleep.
Yeah, probably. Uh, Looking at Alfie real quick, how did they look? Because I know we noticed some stuff about their temperature seemed to be changing, like when they're, at least when we were going down, like their breath was like noticeably colder. Are they still having weird things going on?
I'll be so honest. Probably about 20 minutes in, when they realized you both had it kind of covered, they probably went to sleep.
Oh, okay.
It, yep, they're asleep, but Alfie and the space around them is noticeably colder than the rest of the room. Like, to the point where even as you're helping Gwyn, um, it is very clear, like, where Alfie is in the room at all times.
I think, um, since Astrana probably has her own blanket just with her stuff, she'll take the um, lodge provided blanket and just kind of drape that over Alfie.
Gotcha. I'm assuming Alfie probably has an extra blanket or two already there.
Oh
So,
yeah, I'm imagining they're
Probably.
stacked already.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm under like 3 of them and still shivering.
But you can
And then
certainly
she'll
do
go to
that.
bed.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Um, then Astrana and Gwyn can both take 2 additional hero points.
Yippee!
Yippee.
And so quick question: do I need to like sleep? Can I do things when I'm like resting for a long rest?
You can. You can do things.
Okay. Um, while I'm resting tonight, could I take a little bit more of that closet scrap and make a couple like buttons, like
Like
clothing buttons?
clothing buttons? Yeah, sure. Very
Yeah.
easily.
I'll just spend a little bit of time putting those together, trying to make them look a little bit nice, maybe a little bit fancy if I can.
Yeah, no
Um,
problem.
and then going to quote unquote sleep.
Quote unquote sleep.
Yep.
Fair enough. Then, as the night goes ahead and passes, all of you would be able to take a complete rest.
Yippee.
Yippee! No more injuries.
No more injuries. As you go ahead and
I'll flexibly back. Yay.
wake up the next day, day is yours, gang.
Yeah, ours to wash a dog.
Yours to wash a dog, but hey,
Let's go
you
to
love
wash a dog.
dogs.
Before Anya goes down, Maple will let her do scritches.
Maple will allow it.
Listen, Maple. Heated at you recently. I know this situation isn't ideal for you, and I'm sorry I can't provide you a good inside plate that's more permanent. I know that's what's best for you. I haven't really been thinking about how stressful the being outside all the time would be for you.
At least you are learning. This is good.
And I'll go ahead and give her a nice scritch behind the ears where the kitty fur is the softest.
And she'll purr a little bit.
Powered by purring. And after this, I will go ahead and, well, first of all, let me see if I have anything to feed her with. Yeah, I have rations. I will feed her a bit from my rations.
Okay. No problems there.
Well,
And she will eat them.
Recky.
All right. Anybody else have anything they're trying to do?
You know, I haven't seen Frank around in a while. Is he still there?
As you
Patrick.
as you look around, you would actually see like Frank just kind of like floating outside of a window, just watching.
Nod at him, do the weird slow blink thing.
You can see,
I understand he's not a cat, but
yep, he just still keep floating there.
I'll give a little wave and then leave some food on the windowsill for him.
And like as you kind of like leave the food there, you can see the cuttlefish begins to like have this strobe like effect as he begins to float down and then very quickly shoots out a tentacle, and you watch as the food begins to disappear into him. And then the eyes kind of begin to focus on you once more. Scrim bim below! Boom. Gone.
I will nod and then continue about my day.
Okay.
Once I'm up, I'm gonna go look for Anya.
Okay.
And when she sees her, Gwen is gonna kind of sheepishly like hand over a handful of the little clothing buttons that she made last night and just say, I was in a little bit of a mood last night, and working on something helps, you know, after I fixed that whole problem, and I made these. I know you were looking for fabric, and I can't do much about that, but I thought these would be useful.
Oh, wow, these are fantastic. Excellent.
Really?
Yes, excellent workmanship on these. These would be perfect, and
Oh.
plus they're completely unique. This is
Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad you like them.
It's
I can make
beautiful.
some more if you'd like.
Yes, thank you. As long as it's not too much trouble, I'll let you know if I need more buttons or buckles or anything of that sort.
Yeah. Yeah, just let me know. Whatever you need.
Thank you very much. And Anya will go ahead and put the buttons in the pocket after letting Maple sniff them and approve them.
And Maple will approve.
She'll tuck them in her pocket.
I try to pet her again.
You can.
Yeah.
See, Maple will allow it. Just kind of like freezing up, but not like swatting at you or anything.
She's kind of nervously looking in between Maple and Anya, like, am I doing this right?
Yeah, she's. Cats, they're a little bit skittish around new people because everything's so big and they're so small. You just got to give them a second.
I am not skittish. I am a hunter.
You're a very good
See,
hunter.
she is observing, sizing you up, trying to see if you are something she can hunt, or something she can put on to hunt from.
Well, Maple, unfortunately, I don't think I would taste very good if you hunted me.
Perhaps.
Hmm.
Perhaps I will find out.
Oh,
You have already bitten her, darling.
yeah.
Was that fun for you?
I am an enigma. You shall never know.
Fine.
That's true.
I'm guessing since you didn't do it again that Gwyn didn't taste very good.
Assumptions make an ass out of you and me.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Well, thank you for letting me pet you, Maple. You're a very good girl.
You kill things. Acceptably.
Thank you.
That's high praise.
I'm honored. Thank
See,
you.
in cat world, that means you are. I mean, you are exalted. Not only
Wow.
kill things, but kill them acceptably. Wow.
Well, thank you, Maple.
Of course. Will we stay inside today and eat fish?
Unfortunately, we are going to go wash a dog.
I see.
I apologize. I'll try and get you some fish soon.
I do not like dogs.
I know you don't, darling.
The
You won't
dog
have
probably
to do
won't
any.
like the wash if that helps at all.
Yeah, you won't need to do any of the washing. You can go and watch. Wouldn't that be fun? You get to watch one of your nemesi get washed.
It is acceptable.
You can gloat.
Will there be fish?
I will ensure that fish is involved.
Good. I am happy.
Good.
And Maple will like snuggle into your coat.
Yay.
No.
I have a quick question. When Alfie was talking with Frank, where were they?
In their room, I assume.
In their room?
I also
Was that
assume, yes.
was that while those of us were in the room, and if so, or those of us sharing the room were in it, and if so, did we hear it?
You didn't hear it. I mean, you would see Alfie like placing food on the windowsill, doing things.
Okay, gotcha. Just wanted to clarify.
Jericho is currently in his room, sitting on the bed. The chest is open and he is staring at the money.
The
Newton!
corrupting
Ew.
power
Oh
of
no.
money!
No, this is an existing problem. It's just Newton. He
He's
had
thinking
to
about
pretend
rent.
that he had to pretend that he didn't understand where Newton was coming from.
If we don't see Jericho for a while, I'm gonna go check up on him.
Okay.
God
Then
damn.
as you head that way, what's your reaction to you seeing Newton waiting outside his door?
Oh, Newton,
Oh,
what are you
hi.
doing here so early?
I mean, I was out for a morning jog and I thought I'd stop by.
Uh-huh. Did you go and get some sleep and spend some time with your family on this morning?
I got some sleep.
Did you go and spend some time with your family?
I mean, sleeping and spending time with family they're kind of mutually exclusive activities.
Well, you could do one after the other.
Hey, I could, but I was
I
out for a morning
imagine they would
jog.
like. I imagine they would like your company right now.
That's true, but I wanted to, be here. There's so much to do, so much to see.
We can go get you later.
But I'm here now. I was out for a morning jog.
Well, you still have to finish your jog, and then you can go back home.
No, I'm very tired. Worked up
Why
a
are you-
sweat.
Oh yeah? Why are you outside this room?
I was just taking a rest here.
Were you trying to get in the room?
No,
What were you waiting on then?
I was waiting on the world to change.
Oh, that's nice. How about you go and wait downstairs with everyone else? I'm gonna go check up on Jericho.
Okay. I'll just let me do some stretches before I go, though. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and he's gonna start doing some calisthenics.
Okay. I'm gonna knock on Jericho's door.
1 sec.
You alright in there?
Yep. Stare. Deep breath. Shut lid.
You hear the ka-chunk of the lid, Gwyn.
Go
Jericho?
over to the door. Yeah. Open the door. Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna walk in and shut the door before Noon can come in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Was-
Noon's out there. He's still having problems.
Was he just standing outside my door?
Yeah, I don't know how long he's been there.
Huh.
Alright, you alright in here with the chest?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sound a lot like Noon there. He's good.
Is
He's good too. I heard the latch close, and I can't imagine you were in here just staring at the gold.
What?
Huh?
No.
Mhm.
See, you repaired your chest.
Yeah.
Good.
Are you all right in here with that chest? Then?
I am
Should we
fine.
Should we move it to mine and Alfie and Estrana's room?
Where the gibbet can eat it?
Should we move it to Anya's room?
I don't see a reason why we'd need to.
I don't know what the deal is with all you people and this chest and this money. I know it's a lot, but I don't want it to be in here stressing you out or anything when I know you already spend all the rest of your time stressed out here.
Listen. When I showed up here, fell from, and ended up here, I did it with about a month's worth of rent in my pocket. I would like 2 months' rent, if I could. Maybe this is just, me continuing my wishful thinking that I will eventually be able to get back home someday and not stay here forever. But that's where my head's at, is all.
I see.
But I want you to understand that I can be mature about this. You guys want to give the money away to a bunch of people we don't know? Okay, I guess, sure.
If you're in need of the money, we can keep some of the money. I mean, I do want to give back to the town a bit, but we did earn it, and it's probably not all of the current town's money, like you and Anya were saying. Some of it might be from however many years ago the dragon was active elsewhere.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you wanted to get some more to get by easier when we're all back home, then we'd have no problem with that.
Okay.
I can't say that I completely understand um, the money struggles of things like rent and food and all that completely, but I know some of what, my creator had to deal with, and I understand.
Yeah, back home, work's been hard.
Mm-hmm.
Um, whoa. Gwen, are you okay?
Hmm?
Are you okay?
I think so. Why?
I can, see your brain.
What?
Okay, it's back. Your eyeball just opened up for half a second.
What? She's kind of putting her hands on her face now. Did she feel anything? Is everything normal now?
Everything feels normal.
I,
Yeah, your eye just, split open, and I could
what do
see
you,
all the internals.
uh, that doesn't happen. Maybe I did something wrong. I thought I fixed everything. Gwen's gonna sit down on the bed and
Yeah, yeah.
panic for a minute. I,
Do you feel okay?
I thought I did, but I don't know. What if I don't know how to fix myself on my own? I've never had to do this much repair on myself, not on my own.
Uh, Gwen, listen, I'm sorry. The rest of us, we're all here for you, but as far as practicality goes, I'm not a mechanic. I don't know how to help.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, I
Don't apologize. You got
I
weird stuff going on.
yeah, I can fix it, I think. Or it won't happen again?
Okay.
I
Listen, if you need us to take some time to go look for someone who can help or assemble more parts for you or something, just let us know, right?
yeah, that would be good. And I I need to find out why Quasit had my creator's material. I don't understand.
You want to try and find Quads again?
Would he know how to fix me, maybe?
Uh,
I don't know if he would,
I don't know if you would, but he might know.
but I need answers from him, I
He might
think.
be able to contact your mom.
Oh, that he might be able to contact my mom. Yeah.
I mean, that's a
Sure.
big maybe, but still.
We should find him again, I think.
Okay. Uh,
But
are you
I'm
good? You want to sit
sorry
down
you
for a
had to
long?
see that.
It's
I
okay.
I think we have a dog to wash,
Right.
and just
Okay.
tell
Let's
me
go
if you
talk this over with the others, huh?
yeah, and okay, yeah.
Okay.
You tell me if you see anything else weird from me that
I
I can't feel.
Yeah. The second I see anything, I will let you know.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's head out, and I
Okay.
will lock the door behind us.
Fair. And you see Newton outside, just kind of waiting.
Hey, Newton.
Oh, hey.
How much sleep did you get?
A good amount. Good amount.
Good amount. Okay. When you say good amount, do you mean an actual healthy amount of sleep or enough to function?
I'm not much of a scientist. I don't know what a functional amount of sleep is.
Okay. Uh, let's go get something to eat. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. I have locked the door,
Mm-hmm.
and we head downstairs.
Gotcha. You head downstairs, and is everyone else meeting downstairs?
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Then
I'm following Jericho.
around the main tables there is breakfast.
Before we get there, Gwen, did you want to talk to the others about this? Do you want to keep it private?
I think we should all know.
Okay.
If it's something that might cause trouble later, I would like to think it wouldn't, but
I'd
everyone
like to
should
think
know.
that too. But it's not my tale to tell. So,
Uh, yeah. Okay, let's go.
okay. Go sit down at the table
Okay.
and get our porridge, I believe.
Yep.
Good morning, everyone. There's no more holes in the ground, right?
I think I might be malfunctioning.
Oh,
How so?
are you okay?
I don't know. I thought I fixed everything, and then Jericho told me that my eye opened up and he saw my inner circuitry.
Well, to be specific, like your iris of your eye separated, and I saw a bunch of like cogs and whirling stuff.
Yeah, that.
Oh, it didn't hurt, did it?
I didn't feel anything. He had to tell me. And I have no idea what that means.
You've like never ever had something like that happen before?
I don't believe so. Con can
Not
correct me
that
if
you
I'm
know
wrong.
of.
Okay.
Well, yeah, if you didn't feel it, then
I don't think I've ever had anything like this happen. I don't usually get this damaged ever, though. I don't know if that's a part of it, or if existing here is a part of it, or it could. I don't know. There could maybe be a million things. But you all have to tell me if you see something wrong. If I'm not feeling it, I just want to know if I'm I don't know, breaking down.
yeah, keep a lookout.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out. And, tell us if you feel anything off, like, inside. Um, that way we can help you if we need to.
I will. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, that's all I had to say.
Thank you for telling us. I'm sorry, though, that sounds scary.
It is. It is. Is it like this when you get sick? I don't know what
Um,
that's like.
Usually my nose just gets kind of stuffy.
Oh.
Um, Sometimes I get, like, a really high fever. Um, but I mean, when that happens, I usually just spend a lot of time sleeping.
Mm.
I get cold, but, my mom always took care of it.
Yeah.
Usually, when you're sick, you can tell. Uh, well, usually.
Hmm. Maybe I'm just sick.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe your body's, I don't know, trying to fight something off.
Yeah, I don't know any reason why I'd have to shut down. Well, I mean, aside from the fact that aside from the fact that I just got a hole lasered through me, I don't know if that caused anything, but maybe we can find someone who might be a little bit better at artificing than I am, and
Maybe there was something wrong with the scrap that you
Just
used
not to
to repair it.
suggest maybe Quasit did something to the pieces you used.
Or he was given something that was a... Oh, was it Breowan warship that was the equivalent of Trojan horse?
Yeah.
That was a Breowan warship of something. And you didn't realize?
potentially, but
I mean, he used all
he
that
used it
stuff
in his
too,
own
though.
machine. And I don't think he knew that I would take it. I don't know if he knows that I'm a, a robot, but he did have my creator's
Right.
material, so
I
I
just
don't know.
meant maybe it was meant to do something, and he had plans for it, but now that you have it, it's doing what it was meant to do, but to you on accident.
Turning me into a cube. Sorry, that was out of character.
Or, I mean, there's also, for flesh and blood people, sometimes organ rejections.
Oh,
It's possible you're just going through that transplant sickness.
maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Just might have to keep an eye out for if anything else goes wrong. And apologies for that.
Don't be sorry about something you can't control.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Thank you. Oh, sorry, I interrupted us. You all should eat. And then we can get going.
Yeah, sure.
As a dog to wash.
We have a dog to wash.
We have a dog to wash and something to distribute. Possibly. After we talk about it more.
Oh,
We
maybe we
also-
should go to.
I was gonna say we do also need to just go and tell Miss Pendergast what happened to her pie.
Yeah, maybe we
Yeah,
should
I was
stop
thinking
by
maybe we
hers
should do
first.
that first.
Yeah.
Not leave her in suspense.
I agree. Shall we?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, start heading towards Miss Pendergast's.
Gotcha. Then, as you all get up, start to leave, it is another beautiful, wonderful day here in the Skybound lands as you all begin to walk through Lowfalutin, and we begin to zoom out, and we begin to look through the vision of another. The vision of one who is farther away on a nearby rooftop, watching. This figure observes the party walking, and they pull out this stone, and they say, "I have found the Tattercoat Knights. Alfeka is with them. releasing protocols 10 through 3, I shall begin the extraction process promptly. And it is here where we will begin or end the session for today. As all of you
Nothing bad has ever happened.
can take 3 hero points
Okay.
Yippee!
Yay.
as we start the next season of Tattercoat Knights.
Oh
And defeated
boy.
the corrupting power of money, apparently.
Like I said, that was an existing thing
Yeah.
with Jericho. Genuinely, when you guys started talking about, oh, we should distribute this money we just found to the people of the town and not keep any for ourselves, Jericho was really close to just vomiting.